Very good morning to all. Today we will discuss about the chapter Nobel separation. So, what is the meaning of a separation? Separation means we have to separate very small particles by different methods. So that means separation means to separate very small particles by different methods. So, one of the Nobel separation technology is the membrane. So, what is the meaning of membrane? Membrane is a thin layer by which we can separate the different things. So, first of all, we will discuss about what is membrane. Definition of membrane. Membrane means a membrane is a selective barrier. It allows something to pass through but stop others. That means it is a selective barrier. It is defined as it is a selective barrier that allows something allows some and others stop, is known as membrane. Okay. So definition of membrane, it is divided as it is a selective barrier that allows some and others stop, is known as membrane. Then principles of membrane. What are the principles? Membrane technology covers all engineering approaches for the transport of substances between two fractions with the help of permeable membrane. Permeable membrane means some elements or some particles can pass and others cannot. That is permeable membrane. But it allows to transport or to allow to transfer from others or not. That is permeable membrane. Basic principle of membrane separation. Membrane technology is a thin layer of that forms. Membrane consists of a large lipid bilayers. So, membrane technology is a physical process for the separation of material mixtures in which a thin layer material, a few microns thin, functions like filter. That means separation means it acts as a filter. It acts as filter. it filters. So, like filter, the separated substances are not thermally, chemically or biologically modified new concepts have emerged. Such there are very thin pores. Pores means hole. Very thin pores. Pores means hole. Very thin pores that allows something and that does not allow some. It acts as a membrane. This is the porous considered as very efficient tools to put into different phases. In that case, the selectivity of membrane material is no longer the main focus, and this is the concept of membrane contact with application in separation. Depending on the manufacturing process of membrane, the different forms like tubular or spiral wound membranes. The membranes are placed in an engineered unit, the module. So today we will discuss about classification of membrane process. Classification of membrane process. Classification of membrane process. Membrane process. Classification of membrane process. Membrane processes are classified into 7 types. There are 7 types. There are 7 types. Such as number 1, conventional filtration. Number 2, microfiltration. Number 3, ultrafiltration. Number 4, ultrafiltration. Number 4, nanofiltration. Number 5, conventional filtration, microfiltration, ultrafiltration, nanofiltration. Then reverse osmosis. Number 6, gas separation. Number 7, perforation. of membrane process. These are the process by which we can separate the particles in this method. So conventional filtration, the short form is the microfiltration is the MF. Ultrafiltration is the UF. Nanofiltration is the NF. Reverse osmosis RO. Gas separation GS. And pore separation PV. So there are 7 types of membrane process. One by one discuss about what is conventional filtration. Conventional filtration means membrane separation involves separating compounds from liquid, fluid or gaseous state. That means by this method the substance may be liquid, fluid or gaseous, or solid, may be solid. So one is the conventional filtration. What is conventional filtration? That means occasionally membrane filtration or ultrafiltration accompany conventional treatment in coagulation of positively charged coagulant, usually an aluminum or iron salt, is added to raw water and mixed in the rapid mix chamber, is known as conventional filtration. The another is microfiltration. What is micro? Micro means one is the micro, another is macro. Micro means very very small. Micro means very very small. Micro means very very small particles. Small particles. So microfiltration is a type of physical filtration process where a contaminated fluid is passed through a special pore-sized membrane to separate microorganisms. Suspended particles from process liquid microfiltration is used to remove particles whose size are micrometer or large. The particle of microfiltration in physical separation uses water treatment, sterilization, petrol refinery, dairy process. That means microfiltration process is used in which sector? In water treatment, water treatment number 2, sterilization, number 3, petroleum refinery, petroleum refining, Number 4, dairy process. In dairy process, in dairy process. Okay. Next, number 3 is ultrafiltration. Ultrafiltration. Okay. Ultrafiltration. So ultrafiltration is the process of passing a liquid through something which has very small holes in it. And in case of ultrafiltration process, the holes are very small. The holes are very small. In order to remove solids, the steam is treated by ultrafiltration with the membrane process. The steam is treated by ultrafiltration with the membrane process small enough to release the colloid. Industries such as chemical and pharmaceutical manufacturing, food and beverage processing, and wastewater treatment employing ultrafiltration process is utilized. That means uses. Number 1, in chemical industries. Number 2, in pharmaceutical industry. Number 3, beverage process. Number 4, blood dialysis. In blood dialysis. So, uses of microfiltration, ultrafiltration in chemical industries, in pharmaceutical industries, beverage process, and also in blood dialysis. Okay. And next is nanofiltration. It is the one type of membrane process in which it can separate. Nanofiltration means nanofiltration is a relatively recent membrane filtration process used most often with low total dissolved solid water with the purpose of softening and removal of thin infection by products such as natural organic matter. This separates natural organic matter. Nanofiltration membranes tend to have a slightly charged surface with a negative charge at a natural pH. Today, nano mainly applied in drinking water. So, uses of nanofiltration process is mainly used in water treatment. Okay. Water treatment means such as purification, decoloring and micropollutant removal This is about nanofiltration. Symbol is NF. So, dear students, we will discuss about separation. There are 7 types of separation methods. Here is the 4th number is nanofiltration, and the next is reverse osmosis. So, what is the meaning of reverse?